The machine at the heart of Claude Code, the agent that's quietly eating the software industry, is about 100 lines of code. Not the model. The model is a giant. I mean the machine wrapped around it. The loop. And today, we build that machine from an empty file into a real agent that hunts down a bug and fixes it live while we watch. Stay to the end, because I'll tell you a secret about this exact video that proves the machine works. Here's the build plan. On the table, a skeleton, an agent with no parts. On the wall, everything it needs. A heartbeat called the loop. Hands called tools. A gate called permissions. A memory called context. We install them one by one. Then we bolt on the upgrades from this series and switch it on. Start with the heartbeat. You send the model two things: your request and a list of tools it's allowed to ask for. The model replies with one of two things: an answer or a request. Please run this tool with these inputs. Your code runs the tool, appends the result to the conversation, and sends the whole thing back. Answer or request. Again and again, until the model stops asking. That loop is the entire secret. Every AI agent on Earth, including the ones that feel like magic, is this loop wearing different clothes. And in real code, the heartbeat is embarrassingly small. One while loop. Call the model. If it asked for a tool, run it, append the result, and go around again. If it didn't, you're done. Anthropic's own tutorial builds this complete working loop in about 80 lines. You could read the whole thing over coffee. Now the hands. A tool is 3 pieces of text. A name. A description, which is how the model decides when to reach for it. And a schema, describing exactly what inputs it takes. Notice what's missing. The model never executes anything. Ever. It writes a request, your harness does the deed, and hands back the result. The AI is the brain in the jar. You built its hands, so you decide what they can hold. Give it read file, list files, edit file, and run command, and congratulations. That's a coding agent. But before you switch it on, the gate. Every tool request passes through a checkpoint you control. Reading a file? Fine, allowed automatically. Editing? Maybe auto-approve inside the project folder. Deleting files? Touching the network? Installing software? Ask the human first. The model requests. The harness decides. That one sentence is the entire security model of every serious agent, and now it's yours. One more organ. Memory. Every tool result gets appended to the conversation, which means the context window that ring from episode 1 is filling the whole time the agent works. A real harness watches the ring, and when it gets close to full, it compacts. Summarizes the old, keeps the essentials, and keeps working. Install that, and your agent can grind for hours instead of minutes. Look at the table. A loop. Tools. A gate, a memory. Under 200 lines, most of it plain text, and you have a genuine coding agent. This is the moment most tutorials end. But you didn't come here for a toy. So here's the professional's cheat code. It's called the Claude Agent SDK, and it is literally Claude Code as a library. The same loop, the same tools, the same permission gate and context management that power the real product, programmable from Python or TypeScript. Everything we just built by hand, production grade, battle tested in one import. You bring the part that matters, who your agent is and what it's allowed to do. So let's build ours for real. Meet Wired, our agent. Here is every line we wrote. A system prompt, 10 lines. You are wired, a small, careful coding agent. Read before you edit. Verify after you change. 4 allowed tools and not one more. Read, edit, run, search. Auto-approve edits, gate everything else. And its entire world is one demo folder running on Claude Sonnet 5. About 50 lines of our code on top of the machine you now understand completely. Time to switch it on. The task, run temps.py, find the bug, fix it, and verify. Watch the loop breathe. First heartbeat, it searches for the file. Second, it reads it. Third, it runs it and sees the output is wrong. 37 Celsius should be 98.6 Fahrenheit, and it's not. Then it spots the crime. The conversion formula is upside down. 5/9 where it should be 9/5. So it asks for the edit tool. The gate approves. 1 line changes. It runs the file again, and there it is. 32, 212, 98.6. Then it reports back in 1 sentence, exactly as its system prompt demands. And I want to be completely clear. Nothing here was staged. That was the actual transcript of our 50-line agent doing real work. Now bolt on everything this series gave you. Let it spawn subagents, and it has more brains. Plug in MCP servers, and it has hands on GitHub, your database, the web. Drop skill folders on its shelf, and it carries your team's crafts. Look at the table one more time. You're not looking at a demo anymore. You're looking at Claude Code, and for the first time, you can see every moving part. Which brings me to the secret I promised. Every video on this channel, the research, the script, the animations, the voice you are hearing right now was produced end to end by an AI agent. A real one. With a loop, tools, permissions, subagents, skills. The same machine you just learned to build. Read that again. The machine made the video about the machine. That's not a gimmick. That's the proof. This stuff works today, and now you know how it works all the way down. A loop, hands, a gate, a memory, and about 50 lines that make it yours. You didn't just watch this one. You crossed over from someone who uses AI tools to someone who can build them. Next time, the dark art nobody teaches. Context engineering. Why agents get dumber the longer they work, and how the pros keep them sharp. Subscribe to Code Wired and get wired in.